everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be a full face of first impressions. I have a ton of new makeup to try out, and as always, I will have everything linked in the description box in case you guys are checking out any of the products. So anyway, if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. First things first, we are going in with primer. This one is from Wet n Wild. This is the Impossible Primer, and it says that it is the one silicone-free primer that does it all. So let's test this baby out. The packaging is so cute. It's in a little squeezy tube. I got mine from Target, I want to say. So the consistency, oh, I see. So it's silicone free, but it actually looks like a silicone based primer, and it kind of feels like it as well. These tend to not be my favorite types of primers just because I feel like they're so slippery, and it kind of makes my makeup just like slide around all over my face. But we'll see how this one performs. It feels really slippery at first, but then as you rub it in, it kind of feels a little bit more cooling and hydrating, and it really like just kind of blends into the skin. That feels really good actually. It is a pretty thick product, and it smells maybe like coconut. I'm pretty sure it smells like coconut. It has a little bit of a cooling sensation, which I actually really like, and it feels really lightweight. Upon first feel, I was a little worried, but actually I think this is gonna be really nice. For foundation, I'm going in with this one from Oprah. I am so excited to try this out. This is the Absolute Cover Foundation. They sent me 3 shades. They sent me 0.25, 0.5, and 1. So let's take a peek at what these shades look like. Here are the 3 shades that they sent me. Just by looking at them, I'm thinking 0.5 is going to be my best shade match, but we will definitely try the other ones out if this doesn't match. So this is a medium to full coverage foundation. It says that it is buildable. So let's see how this looks. I'm just gonna kind of blend that out a little bit. Definitely looks a little bit too light, so maybe I'll try this one. So this one over here is 0.5, which is definitely too light for me. Over here we have 0.25 and 1. So 1 is definitely going to be my closest match. So I am actually going to go in with shade 1. So I just touched up my primer, and now we're going in with shade 1. This looks like this is a pretty good match. This is like, I think, as good as it's going to get. That looks really, really nice. It has a very thin, almost like runny texture, which is actually really nice because it doesn't feel super like thick and heavy on your skin. It actually is like quite thin while still being very full coverage. So far, I am really loving this. It's looking really nice on my skin close up. I would say upon first application, I am getting a little bit more of medium coverage. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more product to my sponge and kind of build up on the areas where I need a little bit more coverage, which are kind of where I experience some breakouts and redness. So far, I think this looks really nice. I think the color actually ended up matching perfectly, and it's been sitting on my skin for a couple minutes now, and it's definitely a dewier finish. Like, you can still see quite a bit of shine on my cheeks. So I'm gonna set this with powder anyway, but just for those of you who don't set your foundation with powder, I wanted to mention that for you guys. By the way, I do have a code with Oprah along with a link. I will have that in the description box. You guys can use code PAIGE for 20% off of Oprah's website, and I actually have quite a few Oprah products to use in today's video. This video is not sponsored at all. I chose all of these products myself, but I just wanted to throw that disclaimer out there. So anyway, for concealer, I'm going in with this Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito All Day Full Coverage Concealer. This is in the shade Light Beige. Hopefully I picked out an okay shade. It looks like it should definitely work. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out with my sponge. I didn't want to use too much concealer because I don't want to risk my makeup getting caked up, but so far this is actually blending out really nicely, and it looks really pretty. The concealer is also very lightweight while still giving good coverage, so I'm impressed. We'll see how all this works under powder. I'm kind of thinking about using a powder that I'm used to, just so I can really tell what the product is that, you know, is acting up, if any of them do act up. So I think I'm gonna go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This isn't a new product. I actually love this powder. I was gonna try the Tatcha one, but I'm kind of too scared to. I don't want to risk messing things up, and I'm actually glad that I decided to do that, because it reminded me that we have a cream blush which we need to use before we set our face with powder. So this is from Hourglass. This is the Vanish stick in the shade Wonder, and it's like a stick blush. This is a newer product from them, but it is so pretty, and I have not gotten the chance to use this yet, so I definitely want to. I think I don't know how to apply this, but I was thinking about just kind of applying it straight to the sponge. I probably should have done it like on my hand and then tapped the sponge onto my hand. You know what, I think I'm gonna do that. So I have some product on the back of my hand here, and I'm going to tap the sponge into it and then tap that onto my face, and we'll see if this works. I would just like apply it straight to my face, but I feel like, I don't know, I never do that with products because I don't want it to like pull up the base that I already have laying down. But this looks stunning. Do you guys see that? That is so pretty. I've been having a lot of fun playing with cream blushes recently. It's not something that I would have really been gravitated to previously, but I think they're so pretty, so natural, so perfect for summer. And they just like, oh, look at how cute that looks. I love that. You can definitely build up the pigment. I think I'm just gonna like keep it here for now, just so that I don't go overboard. So now I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with the Rimmel powder. I just wanted to take a moment as I powder my nose to remind you guys to subscribe if you aren't already. I know I say it every single video in my intro and outro, but I was looking at my analytics and literally half of my viewers are not subscribed. So what are you doing? Go ahead and just click the subscribe button. It's free. It helps us both out. You get notified when I post videos, and it helps me let you guys know that, it helps me by letting me know that you guys like the content that I am creating and putting out onto the internet. So click subscribe. So far, so good. For bronzer, we're gonna be using another Oprah product. This is the Bronzer Duo in River. This is part of the Samantha March collaboration. It is so pretty. There's a matte side and a shimmery side. So we're gonna try this out today. I'm gonna be using my F3 from Bling Brushes. You can use code PAIGE for 10% off. This is from their silver set. And I'm gonna start by just kind of tapping into the more matte side. I've never used a bronzer from Oprah, I don't think. I've used their blushes, I've used their highlighters, I've used their foundations now, but never a bronzer. So I'm really excited to try this out. Normally I put my bronzer on first and then my blush. So this is like a little bit out of order for me, but it's fine. So I guess we're going for a bronzed moment today. This bronzer is a little bit warm toned for me personally compared to like what I usually use, but it looks so pretty. I feel like if I was like a little bit more tan, it would look even better, but I feel like I was just like at the beach all day and I got the most gorgeous tan in the world. So there is that. So pretty. It actually blended out really nicely as well, and I like it. I like it for summer, but it is a little bit more warm toned than what I'm used to seeing myself with. Now I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in, and we will work on the eyes. For brows, I'm gonna go in with these products from Kosas. I recently purchased these during the most recent Sephora sale, and I am so excited to try these out. So the pencil is the Brow Pop Dual Action Defining Pencil, and I got this in the shade medium brown. It has a spoolie on one side, and then it has the actual brow pencil on the other. And this is like one of those little itty bitty like triangle brow pencils. Hopefully that's focused. I can't tell. Typically I don't prefer these. I prefer like the little round ones, but I'm really excited to try this out. Hopefully the color ends up working out okay. So let's go ahead and see. I already have naturally pretty full eyebrows. As you can tell, these are my completely natural eyebrows. Never had anything done to them other than like waxing. That is so red. Why does it look like that? Hello, am I okay? Anyway, I've never had anything done to them besides like waxing or threading, which has been a while since I've had either of those things done. I kind of like maintain them myself a little bit, but I don't do the best job. I'm not like, you know, a pro eyebrow person, but I do my best. So I usually just fill in the tails like that, and now we're gonna take their clear brow gel, which when I bought this I thought I bought the mini, and I still don't even know if I bought the mini or if it's just like a freakishly small product, but it is very tiny. I think the brow products look nice. I don't love the brow pencil more than I love some of my other brow products, but the clear brow gel actually seems really nice. I love the spoolie on here. It's nice and firm, and I feel like it's a really good size. It's not like super teeny tiny, but it's also like small enough to have good control when you're applying the product. So I honestly like both of them. For eyeshadow, I have these palettes here from Oprah. I've been wanting to try these. I've had these for a while now. So I have the okay, so we have the Signature Luxe palette, which looks like this. So freaking pretty. I love the neutral tones. Adorable. These are like little 5-pan palettes. Then we have the Signature palette Sweet Dreams, which I think I'm gonna use this one today. It's just so peachy and like corally and pretty, and I feel like it would look good with this makeup look so far. And then we have the Signature palettes in the shade Empowered, which is a really pretty like green, sagey, kind of like taupey palette, which is so stunning. But like I said, I think we're gonna go in with Sweet Dreams because this is just like me in a palette. For eyeshadow primer, I actually didn't apply eyeshadow primer. I just blended out the leftover concealer and foundation that was on my eyelids. So I'm gonna take the bling brushes. Oh my goodness, E12. And I'm gonna go into this first shade here. It's like a light, well, it's like a medium actually, like peachy color. It looks so pretty, and I'm gonna put this in my crease. This is such a pretty color. I'm kind of just applying that literally all throughout the crease. I'm gonna use the other matte shade in the palette to sort of deepen up the outer corner, and then we'll use the really shimmery shade on the lid. It looks beautiful. It looks kind of like they're highlighters, so I don't know if it's like the same or a similar formula, but that shade in the middle looks stunning. This color is so pretty. It's really nice and easy to blend. It's also a buildable shadow, so like the more you dip in, the more opaque the shadow looks. So I'm kind of taking it slow and building up the product as I go, but so far I'm loving this. Now I'm going to go into the shade right next to it. I'm just going to use that same brush. I'm going to tap into that, and then I'm just going to stamp this in my outer corner. Now I'm just taking a clean brush and buffing out those edges to make sure that we don't have any harsh lines. Now going into this middle shade, I think I'm just going to take my finger and apply it. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Yes, yes, yes. This is stunning. It really reminds me of their highlighter formula. Like so blinding and beautiful. I'm gonna go back into the second peach shade that I put in my outer corner, and I'm just going to rub this along the outer portion of my lower lash line, making sure that I connect it to the outer corner just to balance out the eye a little bit. And then we will go ahead and finish the eye look off with some mascara. Now for mascara, I'm going to use a product that I have used a few times now. I actually used it for the first time in a video recently. I think it was my life update video, and it's from Benefit. This is the They're Real Magnet Mascara. I love this. It is so good. So I'm gonna apply this, show you guys how good it looks, and it wears really well throughout the day. This is just my newest mascara. I have a lot of open mascaras right now, so I definitely don't need to open up another one at this very moment. But this mascara is literally everything. It separates my lashes. It makes my lashes darker, gives me volume and length, and it just looks like, it looks so good for not wearing false lashes. So there is the difference between one coat of this mascara versus no mascara. It looks absolutely beautiful, and you can build it up a little bit, but I kind of like just like leaving it like that. Like, Look at how cute that looks. I know, sorry, the mirror is probably like distracting. It's a double-sided mirror, so, but yeah, I just think it looks so nice and I love it. I realized that I forgot to put highlighter on before I put mascara on, so I'm gonna go in with this Oprah highlighter in the shade Glazed Donut. I don't remember if I've used this shade or not, honestly. I don't think that I have, but it's possible. I've used a ton of their other highlighters and I love them so much. I love Rodeo Drive. Milk and Cookies is like my current favorite because it's like, it's just so beautiful. I have Star Island, which is amazing. I just don't remember if I've used Glazed Donut or not, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and holy crap, that was a lot. Wow, dang, she is icy. Wow. Use a very gentle hand when applying this highlighter, but look at that glow. That is stunning. That seriously looks so good. Oh my god. I'm just gonna add a little bit to my nose, and then we will add a little bit of lipstick. I don't have a new one to use actually, so I'm just gonna go in with probably Blankety or what's the other one that I have? Maybe Honey Love. Honey Love is like a really pretty peachy color. These are from MAC, by the way. Blankety is more of like a pinky peach. I don't know. Well, maybe I'll mix them. As crazy as that sounds. I'm gonna apply Honey Love first and then add a little bit of Blankety on top just to pinken it up a little bit. That is so pretty. I love that color. These are my two favorite lipsticks right now. They're seriously so amazing. I ordered mine from the Ulta website. Highly recommend. And finally, we have setting spray. So this is from Patrick Ta. This is the She's Thirsty Major Glow Dewy Milk Mist. So let's go ahead and try her out. I love the packaging. Ooh, the sprayer is really nice. Let's see here. Very refreshing. Love the sprayer on that. Very fine mist, but I can definitely tell that I got enough product on my skin. All right, you guys, so here's the finished look. I absolutely love the way that it turned out. I love the way my makeup looks right now. I'm pretty sure every single product we used was a hit. Like, I seriously love everything. It looks so good. From the primer to the foundation, I really like that foundation. I would say it's a little bit more coverage than my Sephora foundation, which is like the one that I've been raving about for the last few months. The Over one definitely provides a little bit more coverage if you build it up, but they both look so beautiful. The concealer looks really nice. My under eyes are not creasing at all. The bronzer, although a little bit warm, looks beautiful. I love the blush. The blush is like one of my favorite things. The highlighter I knew I would love. Love Oprah's formula. Don't forget you can use code PAIGE for 20% off of Oprah. I know I talk about my codes and stuff all the time, but it's just because I genuinely love the products and I want you guys to save money if you can. I will definitely have to try this Tatcha powder out in an upcoming video. I used it once and my makeup turned out so bad. It was when I tried out the KVD Good Apple foundation. So I don't know for sure if it was this or the foundation or the combination of both. So I wanted to wait just because I felt like things were going really well. So I'll definitely try this out in a future video. The brow products I think are really nice. Honestly, for some reason, the brow pencil looks really warm toned to me. I have very cool toned, like dark brown eyebrows for whatever reason. So anytime I have something that's like even a little bit warm toned, it comes across as like red or orange to me. So I am noticing that a little bit. I don't think so, this is like my favorite thing in the entire world, but the brow gel actually is really nice. It doesn't leave like a shiny film on your brows. Like they just look naturally in place, which I really like. They don't feel crunchy or anything like that, and they don't look wet, which sometimes when you apply brow gel, no matter how long you wait, even though it's dry, it looks wet and it just kind of looks weird to me sometimes. So this definitely looks amazing, and I really, really like this brow gel. The eyeshadow I think is stunning. I actually used the Samantha March collab palette in a video a month or so ago, and I really love the shadows from there. And these little palettes are so cute. I love that they're 5-pan palettes. You can create a bunch of looks from this while still being like compact. And this like center shade was everything. I love it so much. Love this palette. I highly recommend the Sweet Dreams palette. And then that like neutral one, Luxe. I need to use this one next. So pretty. I wanted to go a little bit peachier though, because my sweatshirt is like kind of like a peachy pink color. So love that. Love the mascara, and obviously love the lip. This is like my favorite lip, but I'm glad that I mixed them. I've never done that before. I think it looks really pretty. It matches everything so well. And then I think the last product was the setting spray, which so far from what I can tell, it looks really nice. My skin has a really nice like glow to it without feeling or like looking greasy. So I'm excited to continue to try out all of these products actually and update you all with my thoughts. So like I mentioned, everything will be linked down below. If there's a discount code, it will be there as well to save you guys some money if you're interested in purchasing any of these products. Also, speaking of my sweatshirt, this is like the cutest color in the entire world. I love it so much. Here's what it looks like. It says love. This is from J Sky Clothing Co., which is my friend's business. I would love if you guys could check out J Sky Clothing Co. This is on her website right now. You can either order like a sweatshirt or a t-shirt. Since it's like summertime, I'm thinking about ordering the t-shirt because I just love this so much. So I'll have this link down below as well, and you can also use code PAIGE to save you some money there as well. So anyway, I think that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. I love you all so, so much. I hope you have an amazing day. No, I hope you have a wonderful day. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.